Hi, my name is Mahima Varma, and I'm from Rajasthan and Bangalore.
I'm Sahil Kumar from Jharkhand.
So hi, I'm Anand. I'm from Chennai.
Hi, I am Namya Chadha. I am from Meerut, Uttar Pradesh.
My name is Arieno Kera. I'm from Kohima.
My name is Elizabeth Lalruatdiki. I am from Mizoram.
My practice is rooted in experimentation and collaboration. I work a lot with organic and living materials like mycelium, paper pulp, plant fibers, soil, and I treat them not just as a medium but also as a collaborator, which transforms my work as time passes by.
Particularly, I'm very much interested towards the understanding the notion of invisibility of healing. So healing not in terms of clinical approach, but how do I see it? And in order to understand more about thing, I often do inviting audience participation with my work.
So I work with sound and text, specifically like sound and text in both Tamil, mainly in Tamil, but also with translation and also like other things in English also. Specifically with the sounds and texts that are centering around and also made by other queer and trans people.
So my practice revolves around non-fiction filmmaking and photography. My work have been around disability narrative and a concept of self, and I am working across different kind of mediums to understand the language and the translations between us.
My practice looks at deriving traditional elements from my community, and I interpret them into contemporary idioms of image making. And I'm always concerned with how folklore looks like or perceived in today's time.
Uh, I am the Critic-in-Residence for Peers 2026, and as a writer, my practice involves a lot of inquiry into language, translation, and meaning making that is based on experience and ground research.
Food.
Cooking,
For me also one is food.
Cooking,
Food, lots of food.
sharing, and collaboration.
Contemplation, collaboration,
caring can be my first word.
Care,
Translation.
and conversation.
Very intensive.
Intense.
new.
And cute.
I started working with very intensively with stethoscope, tinkering these clinical objects, even working with the mechanism of X-rays, and then seeing and translating them apart from a medical lens, and how I'm seeing very innate personal space, working around care, seeing conversation as in form of care, support systems, and all these concepts through this tinkering of clinical objects.
I speak of Vilayat Kekad, and I'm turning that into paper. So that is something that I'm trying. And I think something new that has begun is stitching. I've started to bring that into my practice as well. And making mycelium blocks.
During this residency period, I've been working mainly around three ideas of measurement, instrument, and evidence, and basically around who decides and how is it decided for us about how things are measured, and how do we think about the ways in which measurement actually helps to control people and also to lessen people to just some particular things rather than seeing them fully.
I'm coming from a very visual field. I have started experimenting with text and languages and translation, and also I have been seeing images across different mediums. I have collaborated with all of my peers to understand the idea of seeing images and text in their own language and their own culture.
So this time I am actively engaging with backstrap loom weaving. And after many trials and errors here at Khoj, I have realized that engaging with the loom has made me realize that it's not so much about the memory remembering, but it's more about how the body remembers. And then besides that, I have the many encounters I've had with the people here during the residency has made me thinking a lot on text, language, and translation.
For me, I've been experimenting on alternate ways to talk about or write about art that moves away from descriptive art writing. And I am currently experimenting on how forms and formatting of text, or like the body of text itself, can kind of evoke a different kind of feeling, or have an different kind of information.
I think why, the word why, just constantly questioning the why is something that I have learned.
The importance of conversation, even like new meanings of honesty, new meanings of conversation, and what it means to be present.
When we are translating the language to one thing to another, even we are teaching each other how to make paper, how to make sound, how to make images. There is a lot of care between all of us, so I learned that.
We have learned how to sign language. Like we have been learning how to
We've learned
sign language. Yeah.
alphabets, ISL alphabets.
Yeah, in our names.
So I've been learning a lot about, I think, and thinking a lot about through Arieno and also others in this collaborative space about how to negotiate translation.
Asking the question of which question to ask.
How much do we translate?
Like, what can be a limit to self-care, and when this personal space is actually translating onto a public discourse.
How do people on the margins make histories and sustain histories of their own?
Having the conversation with the artist, it made me think of the narrative. So now my work is asking to do it now, Namya, do it now. So like after a lot of reading, lot of processing, it's just saying to start doing.
I think right now, I feel like my work is asking me a question. It asks me to let them be their own self. It asks me to to let go control.
What I'm taking along with me is a layout, like a brief roadmap of functioning further, questioning like whatever answer I have gone and through interaction and I have gained experience and everything. So a brief roadmap I'm leaving with.
There's a part of me that has stayed within everyone, and there's a part of everybody that has stayed with me. And it's not just the people that I usually wake up with. It's also the code stuff.
I think that is also something like we both agree on. It is that we live with 5 groups of friends that we will be having throughout our lives.
So I think I'll narrow it down to living this residency with a cat, a grandmother, a cousin, and a little brother, and finally, a landlady. Yeah.
Like just the different conversations that we've been having, and conversations, collaborations.
I think I would be living like a love letter to my peers. That I think, practice wise, it's been a lot of learning and unlearning. But as from a character development, I think that I came with that filmmaker tag, and which I didn't feel like. And I think I'm letting that go and seeing it in a very different perspective of what being a filmmaker, being an artist. I'm taking that artist with me actually.